Underneath the noise of music and laughter lays New Braunfels' ghostly history.
It's like one of the oldest towns in Texas. Heck yeah,
Yep,
it's haunted.
since 1845.
Friends Anita and Catherine started New Braunfels Ghost Tour 10 years ago after a bad tour experience they had in San Antonio.
And she wanted her money back. And I swore that they were the best things. It's a great way to go to a new city and discover a little bit of the history.
Inspired by that awful night, the friends set out to become New Braunfels' first haunted tour company.
We just started researching, and we were local teachers, and so we knew a little bit about the city's history, but we was like, there's got to be some ghost stories. We knew a few of the, haunts and old tales, and so we just dug in and started interviewing people, reading every book we had.
So we're going to start here at the Prince Psalms Inn, but when it was first opened, it was originally called the Comal Hotel.
It's been fun. It's changed so much. I always tell people, if you came those first few years, you got to come back because it evolves, it changes. We go to different places than we used to. Just because as we learn more stuff or we get better stories to tell, that's what we put on the tour.
The tour's first stop, the oldest bakery in Texas, Naglin's Bakery.
It is a wonderful place to get strudel, but I think people are mostly interested in the ghosts, and there are ghosts. Our favorite here are the Naglin children, and we get people that talk about being in line and being poked from behind. Some of the bakers say they'll have their aprons on and they'll get tugged and they'll walk on their aprons on the floor, but our favorite ghost is probably Grandma Naglin. Years ago, she used to sit behind the desk and try to upsell you. Don't you need an extra pumpernickel loaf? Don't you need an extra set of cookies? And people say they'll be standing in the back and a loaf of bread will just land right in front of them, and the baker will say, hey, just pick that up and say, no thank you, Grandma Naglin. And so customers just pick it up and put it in the back and say, no thank you, Grandma Naglin. And she's just still here trying to sell you extra stuff.
I wouldn't say any of our spirits are scary. They're just present.
Present and sometimes wanting to communicate with the living.
And people on the tour have had stuff happen as well. Like, it just is what it is.
They're almost just kind of shocking. Like, did we all just,
Yeah.
did that just happen?
Yeah.
I think one time we were doing the tour by the church, and I was talking about little Emma, and I had my microphone on, and we were just talking about her, and everyone on the tour heard a little girl's like giggle over my mic, and I was just like, did we all just, that was really weird.
Yeah.
Now these are just a couple of the many stories told during the tour, a tour that includes tales of cannibalism, an axe murderer, and of course, a love story as well.
I just love entertaining everybody. To me, it is so fun. Once you get started going, just to watch the look on everybody's faces as they're enjoying your stories being told, and they're just so interested. It's like a wholesome way to spend a night, and it's actually really fun.
These old cities just have a lot of that folklore. And so I knew the city being, founded since 1845 had a lot of really neat past that people had forgotten about.
Yeah.
This is our home, and we love New Braunfels.
We're proud of
we
it.
Love it. It's
Proud
history.
locals. Yeah.